Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another live stream. So yeah, we are live again. I've got a dog here who's nearly getting run over by my chair. Wait, do you wanna slide up? There we go, that's much better. Alright. How's everybody doing? I need to clear some stuff up here. I've got some, I don't know, some things here and all kinds of stuff. Maybe we can have a little look at it later. So, how's everybody doing? Let me see. Have I got everything set up right? So this is all the audio and video good? So I actually, okay, I just listened myself, so it sounds all right. But I actually got a new mic, so if I go into here, it should sound really good. So I got a new mic, yeah, just got a new mic because we needed a new mic because the old one, which is, well, this is what I used before. Yeah, this like little thing, and it was alright, but I needed something new, so I upgraded. Anyway, let's say some hellos here in the chat. So first of all, let's see, we got Gord here, and Gord became a member, so thank you for doing that, Gord. That's awesome. Let's see, we've got Arnold here, good to see you. We've got, let's see, we have Kevin here. Hi Kevin, how are you doing? Good to see you. Kevin is a, well, I wanted to say fellow Dutchan, but actually a Belgian, but speaks Dutch. So, oh, we've got everybody coming in here from Rico now. Let's see, we've got Kalish here, good to see you. Tim here, Nathan, Jay, Adam, PNW, Aqua, good to see you. Yeah, good to see everybody. But what I was gonna say was, oh, okay, audio good, cool. If you want in the background, I'm driving. Cool. What I was saying with Kevin. So we, hi Rico. I've got to report a plant that fell, but I'll be listening. Okay, cool. Good luck with that. Hi Linda, how are you doing? Good to see you. Jorge. I always have trouble pronouncing, but is it Jorge? I know it's so. Jorge. It's not. I don't know. Okay, I'll give up. I'll just call you Mexicali. No, I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Kevin. So Kevin reached out to me like on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Anyway, he runs a Facebook group with like 6,000 members. No, 2 different groups, and collectively like 11,000 members. If you want to go check it out, I'll post the link in the chat. How do I share this? I mean, it is Dutch, but there are a lot of English people in there as well. How do I? Oh, here, share. No, I just want to copy a link. So here I'm gonna. That's the link. Oh, is that? Did that do the right thing? Yeah. Okay, now so that's the link to the group. So if you wanna check that out, feel free to join and everything like that. The other group is, let me see, that is not this one, which is this one. So collectively it's like a lot of members. Share, copy link. So if you have Facebook, here are the 2 groups, so take a look at those if you want. Anyway, we're gonna be like working like together and promoting each other and stuff like that a bit, you know, stuff like that. So it should be pretty cool. But yeah, But how's everybody doing? We've got 20 people watching, only 7 likes. That's a bit of a shame, but you know, it's easily solved, isn't it? Anyway. Send you the cool. The art piece, Jack. Did you do it? Okay. So this. Oh, I got it. Okay. So Jorge. What did I say? Jorge. I just need to sound. Spanish. It's Spanish. I don't know. I'm so bad at languages and stuff like that. Let's see here. So this thing here. Interesting story. So last summer I was in Florida. If you didn't know, I was in Florida, and we went to Disneyland, or is it called Disneyland or Disney World? I don't know. I don't care. And we were there 2 weeks. But at the resort, they had somebody doing caricatures. So, you know, us as tourists went to do that. But then the thing is, so my brother, he had like a thing with like a Star Wars themed and everything. But I didn't really want that. I just wanted something for like the channel or stuff like that. So I thought this is kind of the channel banner. So if you, let's actually have a look. Can we show that? We go here. If I share my screen. Okay. Yeah, you can. Okay, you can see it here. So if you look here, you can see this like the channel banner, you know, and it's kind of like the same design. So I asked, like, can you put the JT keeping fish, then like the discus here and the angelfish. So if we move over again, you can see here the discus, the angelfish, me. I think she did a pretty good job, I've got to say. But the funny thing is, so look on here is like little fish as the dots. Then this is funny as well. So these bubbles, right? But then this bubble is in the shape of Mickey the Mouse. That was funny. I think she did a really good job. I really like it. So that's why it's hanging here. I do also, we move up to here. So that thing up there, I made that myself. So wait, maybe I can. So there you go. I made that thing myself. It was in school. We were doing like a project with graffiti, you know. And I thought, well, you know, why not make a JT logo? So that's what I made. Nice color fading. That the person organizing it thought it was quite nice, from the dark blue to the light blue, you know. Some bubbles in between, the JT, you know. Just simple stuff. I'm not the best at art, but I thought this turned out pretty well. So yeah. Now, there we go. Let's see. Put this back to normal. Let me read the chat real quick because I'm behind already. Let's see, where were we? Somewhere here. So Kevin's saying thank you, blah blah blah. You can also call me George if it's easier for you. Okay, I might do that. Cool. Hidden Mickey, nice detail. Yeah, I thought it was, and at first I didn't even see it. I'm pretty bad at like recognizing small details, you know. And then I think my brother or my mother or my father pointed out to me, you know, there's like a Mickey there. And I thought, oh, that's cool. It might even be my grandmother. I don't know. Let's see. What did you send, Nathan? I'm just curious now. What did you send to Adam? I'm just curious to know. Those are awesome. Yeah, they're well, especially this one's good. I mean, mine's, you know. Like I said, I'm not the best at art. But what do you guys think of the new microphone? I added some settings to make my voice sound a bit deeper. I don't know. I think it sounds alright, I've got to say. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, and there we got Kevin with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you for that. That's awesome. And it's the first super chat, so that's even better. Let's celebrate. Oh, we haven't got the celebration thing. Or does it do it? Please? I don't know. I don't know if it does it. But I think because I've got my phone here and that's my old phone and it doesn't do the new things. So, but thank you for that. Or as in Dutch we would say dankjewel. Dankjewel. So, let's see. Hobby request on Facebook to join. Yeah. Cool. I can't say exactly what, as it's a mystery box, but I can say it's aquarium plants. I believe 7 types or so, but yeah, I can't. Okay, cool. No, that's totally fine. I don't need to say more. You're like, then you spoil the whole thing. But aquarium plants, okay. Get it. That's cool. That's cool. Right, so, okay. I planned this stream as a Q&A. So, if you guys have questions, let me know. Put them in the chat, or maybe I can... did not work the special... No. Oh, and Kevin again with the 250 super chat? Thank you for that. That's awesome. That's amazing. Let's see. I'm gonna make a little a Q&A thing. Ask me questions here, because I'm sure some of you might have questions. You guys always have some kind of questions, right? I'll give you the best feedback I can. Right, so I got those questions there, and then I got the chat there. Cool. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's what I need to do. Need to put the... Let's see. Oh no! Delete that. Delete. Okay. Become a member here. So I always put this link in because I think on mobile it doesn't always show up. Like if you wanna become a member, but then there's the link in the chat. So if you want to become a member, you get exclusive perks and stuff like early access to videos. Like the video coming out on Saturday will be the unboxing of the fish shipment. But you can get early access if you're a member of a certain level. There's like different levels as well, so yeah, it's all in there. You can see if you click on the link. Oh yeah, we got this as well. We got this shopping thing, so I can like tag products. Let's see here, like a t-shirt. There we go. There we go, t-shirt. I don't have the t-shirt on because it's too cold. It's too cold for the t-shirt. So. Yeah, I don't have the t-shirt on. But like if I pin that, then somewhere should be a t-shirt in your screen somewhere. And it was more about the packing around the plants, the box. I know the method of how I pack the plants. How I pack the plants works. If I know it's getting colder. Yeah, exactly. That like stuff like that's important to give feedback on, and I'm sure that'll be fine. How is your betta breeding going? And perhaps other people have tips. The better breeding is going... it's, I don't know, it's alright, but not optimal. Let's say that. Because, yeah, it's like, I've got the male, he makes a bubble nest and everything, yet he doesn't, no, so he does a good job, but then the female, I introduced the female, and they don't do anything, they just don't do anything, so not much happening there, unfortunately. We'll have to see what we do with that. And, oh. Wait, what? Did the camera just... Wait a minute. Okay, it's still working. I don't know what it did there. It flipped somehow. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's still working, right? Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi. Ooh. Turn that Wi-Fi off. I don't want to be on Wi-Fi. I want to be on the internet cable. That should work better. Should be more stable, you know. But you guys got questions? Or something to talk about? Because we got another hour and 45 minutes. Where's Arnold gone, by the way? He said hello in the very beginning. Oh no, he's here some. Oh yeah, he's here somewhere. He's here somewhere. Cool. Nothing in the question section. It should work because I've done it before, so it should work. Is the microphone too loud, or like compared to the sound, like the music? Oh, here we got a question from Gord. Have you been treating the baby fish with potassium permanganate yet? Missed the live stream this morning. So I'm guessing you mean the discus. The discus lately I haven't been treating with potassium permanganate anymore, because the thing is with that, it's like they it's not a sickness, it's like, it's usually, they also call it the 1 month syndrome. So once they reach about 1 month, they'll start dying, and if you don't do the potassium permanganate treatment, they'll just die and die and die until they're all gone. But if you treat them, they'll be fine. And so basically, yeah, they'll be fine then. And I did it for quite a while, but I haven't done it for like a month or maybe 2 months even. Yeah, I don't think I've done it for 2 months, and they've been doing fine. And also they've been getting like a lot bigger. You know, they've been getting, yeah, reasonably bigger. And I haven't noticed any like problems or issues, or like they're not sick, or like the gills, or because it's the gill flukes kind of thing. The gills look totally fine, and it's like they look good. So I stopped doing it. No reason to do it. And they've been all good since then. So yeah, I don't treat them anymore, but I am. I've got discus eggs right now. And once those babies hatch, I'll, you know, of course, treat those and stuff like that. But also, I wanted to say, I have like a new method. I don't know if it's new method, but I just want to explain the method of breeding discs that I do, because, well, what you usually would do is you have a pair. Of course, they lay eggs. You leave the eggs, and they hatch and whatever. But with me, what the problem is, so I use RO water, and I think the TDS is at around 100 now in that breeding tank, which is a little high. You know, you could do it lower, but it's just constant then water change, and too much work. So the problem I have then is they lay the eggs and everything like that, and then they are doing all right, but then at around day 2 or 3, they calcify like all of them, even the good ones. And I think it's just because the RO, like the TDS, is too high. And yeah, so that I think that's the problem. So what I've been doing now, and also the batch that the younger batch that I have now, you know, the Discus, which are about this size, something like that. They are actually, I did the new method with them, and what I did is, so once they laid their eggs on the breeding cone, I took the breeding cone away, put it in a little separate container with pure reverse osmosis water, so TDS like around 0. Put them in there, let them hatch in there, and the thing is there. So yes, you'll have the few that are unfertilized, and they'll turn white. Add a bit of methylene blue, and those will not fungus. So that's what I've been doing. And then, of course, the good eggs, they will hatch. And once they hatch, then I put them back with the parents. So I put the breeding cone with the hatched wigglers, put them back with the parents. From there on, they are good to go. And they've got like a big batch to grow up and stuff like that. And then eventually free swimming, they'll do fine and they'll grow up. Because the problem I had before is because most of them were getting calcified, I would only have like 5 free swimmers survive, something like that. And those 5 free swimmers then would kind of not attach well to the parents. And in the end, the parents would just eat them because they thought it's not worth doing it, you know, for these few fry. And they would start all over again. And then that's would happen continuously. So that's why I got like the new method. Works much better. Happy with it, how it works. And yeah, it should work for this batch as well. So it'll be interesting to see. And I'll keep you guys updated on it, of course. Okay, that was a much longer answer to a question than I was expecting. But, you know, that's what we're here for, so... let's see. Next question. This should be alright since the coldest it is supposed to be is 24 Sunday. Yeah. But that's in Fahrenheit, right? So... Well, that's still quite cold. That's still quite cold, but... Okay, cool. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Oh, you are still here. Cool. What's this? Oh no, I don't want that. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's all got. What's it? It's doing an update. Okay. Yeah, but it's doing an update while I'm trying to just read the chat. Okay. We'll wait a second. You know what is cool with this mic? I set this up in a way that, like, so I'll demonstrate. You shouldn't be able to hear the following. You shouldn't have heard that, like the clapping. So if it's like soft enough, the mic won't pick it up, and only once I start like speaking. Yeah, also, I just listened it back on the stream and you didn't hear this. So that's like really good for background noises and stuff like that. You wouldn't hear them as much. So that's a good thing of this mic, gotta say. What's happening here? Right, I'm gonna go to the next question then. So, okay, so still new, so don't really know that much about the channel / you, but what's the favorite fish you have right now? Right, good question, and that's totally fine. You know, over time you'll get to know me. And you'll get to know the channel better as well. But, so basically, my favorite fish right now is, well, the discus fish. You might have guessed it. I mean, honestly, the discus is here. Discus is on all the, well, almost all the streams and all the videos. Discus and angelfish, so, you know, angelfish. Yeah, discus and angelfish are by far my favorite fish. Just really like them. I just like the way they have like a real personality, you know? Because discus, my discus pair really, I'm assured they know me. Like, you know? Because when I have, like, if we're like away and we have somebody come over to look after the fish and everything, the discus react different to that other person. They think like, who are you, you know? But they recognize me and that I feed them and everything like that. So yeah, I really like discus and angelfish. That's by far my favorite fish. Let's see. Hi Zen, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just doing a Q&A, so I'm going through the questions and giving you guys answers. Let's see here. As long as USPS doesn't leave them outside for way too long. Yeah, that's a good point. Otherwise, you might have frozen plants. What do you feed your fish? Use Basilisk food? So I feed all my fish, wait, let me show you. It might be easier. So I give all my fish flake food from Tetra. Let me show. Here we go. Okay, so here you can see Tetra, you know, Tetra, you guys all know the brand probably. But yeah, I feed Tetra, and what I do, I get like a bucket like this. See? It's a big bucket. 10 liters. I buy a huge bucket like this in bulk, basically. And I last a long time with it. And it costs nearly nothing. It's just a really good base food, I think. I really like the flake texture. It's got a nice feeling to it. You know, it's important if you're feeding it every day, you want a good feeling on the flake food. I think they do really well on it. It's not like any cheap stuff. You know, they're a good brand. And I used to just get like pots like this, but it just gets so expensive once you have a whole fish room and breeding fish you want to, you know, feed. So that's why I just buy a big thing in bulk like this. And because you can see here, this is like, what, 13 euros for a, how much is this? I don't know. Here, 250 mils for 7 euros. And like a bucket like this costs me like 40, 50 euros. And I last a year with it, easy. So I really like that. Other than that, I also feed a ton of frozen brine shrimp. Recently with my order, oh, you guys even haven't seen that, but I got 8 plaques of 500 grams, so that's 8 times 5 is 4 kilograms of frozen brine shrimp. Now that's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, and I bought those because it's also much cheaper than getting little cubes and everything, and from the wholesale it's much cheaper, of course. And so I've been feeding a lot of frozen brine shrimp. Then I also feed live baby brine shrimp. Works really well for me, I've got to say. Yeah, I really like the live baby brine shrimp, and I've had a struggle with getting like good quality eggs because I would have like the problem of the eggs not hatching and like being really difficult, and because they just weren't good quality eggs what I was getting. But now I got some from the wholesaler directly, and they're much better. They're much better. Hi Vibes, how you doing? Good to see you. Back to work, alright, no problem. Good luck in work and everything. Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, foods. So that, I also feed pellets, just some unbranded pellets. I have like a website where I get my fish food like in bulk, like algae waves and stuff, really cheap, in the Netherlands only though. And it's just really good stuff. You can get it like in bulk and pretty cheap, like algae wafers, like I said, because algae wafers, you don't really need an expensive brand for that. And so mainly those are the things I feed. Yeah, algae wafers, baby brine, frozen brine, flake food, and pellets. That's the stuff I use. Let's see. I've been using Bestly food for 2.5 years now. Great. So I've heard from a lot of people it's good stuff. I haven't tried it myself though yet. So yeah. Use Fish Science, Cloverleaf, Herons, Hikari. Yeah, nice. I do use the Hikari fry food, or what's it called? I don't know. You know, the tiny powder fry stuff, that works well. Roderick is going to take offense. That is not your favorite. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Have you already answered how old you were when you started keeping fish? Considering you're such a young fella, I'm curious when you got interested. So, good question. I haven't answered it in this live stream. I've answered it multiple times. It's also on the website. Wait, let me show you real quick. Because I think a lot of people here, well, they might have checked out the website, but maybe some haven't. So if you go here to jdkeepingfish.com, how do I do this? Reset. Yeah, that's about right. Let me kind of make it smaller so it's like fits nicely. So yeah, if you go here to jdkeepingfish.com, you can find a lot of things related to, well, everything I do. Let me put the link in the chat. No. Wait, how do I... Oh, is it frozen? Wait a minute. Is my... Why is my camera frozen? Can you guys still hear me? It's frozen? Frozen. Hello, camera? Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Why is it not working? We can hear you, okay. Stand by. Working now? Yay! We're back again. Honestly, always something goes wrong. Anyway, right, here we go. Oh no, wait, I was gonna first put the link in the chat. The chat in the link in the chat. No. Let's go here. There we go, jdkeepingfish.com. So if you just go here, you can find a lot of stuff here. Also plants, if you're in the Netherlands, or yeah, Netherlands mainly, you can buy some plants and stuff like that, some photos and everything. But if you go up to here to About Us, you'll find the whole story, pretty much, my story, stuff, you know, questions and like photos and all that kind of stuff. Contact, you know, you can do stuff like that. You can also rate, just so you can put 5 stars there if you want. Web shop, just the plans. What I've been doing is incorporating fish here. So if you click on a fish now, oh, what's the problem now? Is it? It says it's. It's still fine, I think. But if you go here, some information about fish, you know. So that'll be like a kind of database in the end. That's my goal with it. So yeah. And so basically I put all of that, and like it'll be a lot more fish, but then you have like some kind of database, you know, and they're all my pictures, so they're all my own pictures, which is pretty cool. So you got that, and then you got lastly videos, which is I post like all the new videos with like an extra bit of information and stuff, and then the merch if you want to get merch, the merch site's here as well. Everything like that. So that's pretty much it. So check that out if you just want to have a little look. You can find it on anything. Hi Victor, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hi Eric, how are you doing? Good to see you too. Why is YouTube saying that they're not receiving enough information? It still runs smooth, right? The stream? I hope it does. Interesting. Let me go back into chat here because I'm way behind. Oh yeah, I was gonna still answer the question. So basically I've been keeping fish my whole life, pretty much, right? Yeah, basically been keeping fish my whole life, but officially like breeding fish as well since I was 6 or 7, something like that, 6 or 7 or 8, something like that. And yeah, started breeding fish and just enjoyed keeping fish. And every time got a new tank, and a new tank, and a new tank, and until the point where we have a bazillion tanks. So yeah. So I started because when I was a baby, my parents had a fish tank as well. Don't know if you count that. But then from the age of 4, we had some goldfish. And yeah. So yeah, pretty much that. So I'm 16 now. So about 10-ish years, but pretty, yeah. It's difficult to say an age because it's pretty much my whole life, pretty much. Yeah. I've grown up with it, basically. How many aquariums do you have now? So I think we had, last time we counted, like, was it 27? I think it was 27. I think we have 27 tanks. Pretty sure it is. So yeah. Okay, you seem to know Discus really well. What would be a couple tips you would give someone who wants to try them? I've kept cichlids for the majority of my fish keeping hobby, but never discus. So I've been keeping discus now for a couple of years. I would say tips. They are not that difficult as people tell you they are. Let me explain. Because yes, they are indeed. I think mainly why people say they're like tricky and like don't touch them is because they're so expensive and it can be like a bigger risk if you don't know what you're doing, which, you know, makes sense. If you don't know what you're doing, it can be a big risk. Like if you've never kept fish before, and you get discus, you paid a couple of $100, they all die, then yeah, that's a big risk. But if you've been keeping fish for a good couple of years, stuff like that, you know how to keep water. Because, let's be honest, us as fish keepers, what we do is we are keeping water. I mean, we're keeping fish, But we're keeping water. We're making sure the water quality is good, right? That's the most important, at least. And I'm talking a lot. So my throat thing, or my throat thinks, why are you talking so much? Because I never usually talk this much. So I'm going to keep drinking. But yeah, if you kept fish, it's not much different than other fish, because a lot of the fish, a lot of the discus fish nowadays are bred probably locally to you. If you go to a local fish shop, they're probably bred locally or imported, but they've been adjusted to your water, so no issues with that. Don't try to strive for the perfect water parameters, because A, you'll never get there, B, it'll be too much work, and C, you'll fail. And so let's see. Hi Jay's Art. I'm just interrupting the question. But hi Jay's Art, new subscriber. Thanks for that. That's awesome. Welcome, I would say. We talk about fish here. So if you enjoy fish, then you're at the right place. Right, back to the question. And we're doing a Q&A. So if you've got questions about fish, go ahead. So yeah, discus. So basically, my tips would be, A, get a big enough aquarium. Make sure, if you have a big aquarium, that there's enough space for the discus. What I mean with this is that you don't crowd it full with wood and rocks and plants, because discus needs space. I've learned from my own experiences. I put discus in, not per se a too small aquarium, but a too crowded aquarium with too much obstacles, And in the end, they'll swim themselves to death. That's what they'll do. They'll bump into things and they'll die in the end. So that's the big tip. Don't overcrowd the tank. Second tip, don't keep them with small fish, because they'll eat small fish. Which makes sense, right? Third tip. Do I have a third tip? Oh yeah, consistent. Consistency is key. If you're consistent with your discus, whether that be, the easiest thing would be, lighting. The lighting, put it on a timer, consistent. Doesn't matter the levels really, just consistent. Feeding, consistent. If you do consistent feeding in the times of the day you feed, the amounts you feed, be consistent, you'll be good. Because what you see with discus is they are really that's where the idea comes from of sensitive fish, is they do not like change. They don't want change. They want the same. Same as if you, it can be really risky if you have a discus pair and you move them to another tank. That discus pair might not be a pair in that tank. They might separate. So that's the risky thing with discus. And that's why they're sensitive. That's what people say, they're sensitive. It's not really the fish. It is, but I hope you're getting my point. So the third tip, consistency. So food, water changes, consistent water changes. It doesn't have to be every day. If you do it once a week, fine, but do it once a week. If you do it once a month, fine, but do it once a month. Be consistent. I think that's the biggest tip with discus. Be consistent. Also on water parameters, don't go chasing for those water parameters, because it will fluctuate like this. Also, if you're trying to breed them, they'll not breed. Be consistent. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my tip. So the 3 tips is, another one. So 4 tips. Temperature, high temperature, discus, warm water. Make sure high temperature. Along with that goes enough aeration and good filtration, I guess, because of the warm water, there's less oxygen dissolved in the water, so you want more aeration, so there's more gas exchange, and then more, more oxygen in the water. So that's important too. Radio here. Let me move on. Where are you located? My wife just ran in the room and said you sound Scottish. So, again, also on the website, but you know, this is later. You guys can check out the website later. You're watching the stream now. So I live in the Netherlands, and for those who don't know where the Netherlands is, the Netherlands is a small country. It's next to Germany. It's above Belgium. The UK is across the pond, as we say. It's just across the North Channel, the North Sea Channel, you know. So that's on the other side. So yeah, the Netherlands, that's where I'm from. But here's the thing. My father is Dutch and my mother is Welsh. So I'm not Scottish, I'm Welsh, half Welsh. So that's where you can hear probably in the voice, half Welsh. So that's also the reason why I can speak, you know, pretty decent English. And it doesn't like sound I'm speaking like Dutch English. Like say for example MJ, right? Mark from MJ Aquascaping. Great guy. But you can still hear he's Dutch, right? Yeah. That's what I mean. And with me, at least a lot of English people say they can't hear it, so yeah. So yeah, that's that. I use a lot of Tetra myself, along with frozen foods and veggies. Yeah, it's great stuff. It is great stuff. Yeah. They are so much easier than people will lead you to believe. Exactly. In the age of so many tank-raised discus, they're not as sensitive and can be a lot of fun to raise and watch if you have room. Exactly. Pretty much that. That's in a nutshell. It's I think what has happened is because discus have been around quite a long time. Over the years, they've gotten the reputation of being, that's the fish for, how do you say, expert fish keepers, you know? Only the elites can touch that fish, or, you know, stuff like that, and keep them. But that's not really true. You can, as just a hobbyist, doesn't matter what level you are at or how long. I mean, yes, don't as a beginner, like if you're a beginner, don't go straight to discus. Definitely don't do that. But yeah. Anyway, I was thinking of either Few Angel or Few Disc for the 60 gallon. Well, I mean, if you've never kept angels are a good starter before you have discus. I've got to say that. They are really similar in certain ways, but angels are just a little cheaper, so there's less risk with that. And yeah, they're just as enjoyable, I've got to say. They're a bit less skittish as well. Discus can be a bit shy sometimes, especially in new setups and stuff like that. Whereas angelfish are just, you know, they are. Yeah, what can I say? You've seen them in the live streams. So, yeah, start off maybe with a few angels. You can even keep angels and discus together. 60 gallons. How much is 60 gallons? 230. Yeah, I'd start off with some angels if I were you. I think that's a good. If at least that's if you haven't kept them before yet. Did your female better show signs that she was full of eggs? Yeah. She actually, because they have laid eggs once before, but they just didn't survive, or they got eaten or whatever. But I don't know, they just don't seem a very good match. Or I don't think Roderick is the better male. Let's say that. I think the female is fine, but Roderick just, he's a bit dopey. Dopey, you know? Just like, he's too slow as well with his long tail. He's too slow. Hikari First Bites, that's the one. Is that the fry food you use? And have you tried Northin? I don't know if you can get that there, but the fry salt is great for teeny. I don't think we can get Northin because I think it's well, American, right? Northin. Shopping. Oh, maybe. No. Okay, we can't. But I've heard of it before, that's for sure. But yeah, Hikari First Bites, I use that when I have fish fry that are small, too small to eat baby brine shrimp. If I have, my main food is baby brine shrimp for fry, it just works the best. There's no going around it, to be honest. But otherwise, Hikari First Bites will be a good option. I definitely use it. How far am I back? Oh, I'm like 20 minutes back. Okay, but I can catch up fairly quickly, so. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, here I am. Okay. Cool. You could do a pair of discus or like 4 inches, but in a 60, I wouldn't do more because I've dealt with the aggression, but inches will allow you a bigger plant selection. Yeah. Good point. Good point. I would definitely start with some angels. I had to make my own fry food when I had those surprise rainbow babies show up. Oh, cool. What did you make? Like, what kind of fry? Did you just take, like, flake food and make it really small, or? It worked though, they're up to tiny pellets now. Nice, nice. I said hi to Victor, I think. Yeah. Cool. Eric said hi to Eric as well. Let's see. My other staple food, pellets, drops, fast for cores and plecos, krills are the main ingredient. Cool, nice. Nice, nice. Fish family got a little late with the thank you for the super chat. that's like what, like a half an hour late or whatever. But anyway, I mean, it's really cool that it actually works. So. I just took a bunch of what food I had in my fish room, mixed it, and put it through the coffee grinder, made a powder. Well, I mean, that usually works. Yeah, it does. It usually does work. So, for corridors and bottle feeders, I use Sears Viforma tabs and can literally crush them into powder with your fingers, and even the smallest guys can eat it. It's great for the cool. My Courage got bonkers for the aquarium co-op fried food. I got a pill press of Amazon for $15 and pressed the crushed food into tablets after they crushed them. Yeah, nice. Hi Bunny, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you again in a live stream. Hope you're doing all right. We're just doing a Q&A, so I'm like, I've got one chat that's up to date here, and then I've got another chat that is like at the question I'm at, like, you know? So, if that makes sense. I think there were also questions in the question section. Right, we'll go to that in a bit. But definitely, I would love to be able to buy stuff from Aquarium Co-op, I've got to say. So, yeah. That's the reverse. Just you're allowed to talk a lot, I guess so. Oh yeah, Jay is a new subscriber. Awesome, good stuff. The tablets disintegrate once they hit the bottom, as they don't have any binders keeping them together. Their food spreads out on the bottom of the tank instead of getting sucked up by the filter. Nice. Oh, wait, what food were you talking about there? Oh, the aquarium co-op food, right? So is that a problem in not being sucked up in the filter, or do you want it not being sucked up in the filter? That don't do the food, maybe. Yeah. String algae. Oh wait. Oh, oops. I went all the way to the bottom. Where was I? The string algae is almost non-existent now because just nice. I'm German, Irish, Welsh, but born in Texas, lol. How does that work? But cool. So you're German, Irish, and so they must have, your parents must have moved to Texas. That's cool. That's a mixture. The Irish gave you the red hair, lol. It's pretty copper / orange, not so much red, so I think it's a mix. Yeah, probably. So we got Ivy there. So I'm pretty much catch up with the chat now. Maybe look out for short-finned milkmaid, like a yeah. Doing well, thanks. And you? I'm doing good. Yeah, doing good. Just busy with school and everything, and the fish room and the business and everything like that, of course. You dyed it pink a year and a half ago and still hasn't grown out. Okay. Right, I caught up with the chat. That's an achievement. Let me go to the question section here, because we got a question from Tim, which was quite a while ago. This was like half an hour ago. I'm sorry, Tim, that we left it this long. But the question was, is the cool thing is I can select this question. Hello, please. Select question. And then it should show up at the top of the chat there. And the question is, have your German blue rams started spawning? So yes, they have. They have actually. Funny thing is, I got the pair, got them like 5 days, first spawn straight away, right? Pretty quick. Then since then they haven't spawned, and that spawn developed into free swimmers. But then in the end they ate the free swimmers. But since then we haven't had a spawn. So yeah, I don't really get it. It showed up, yeah, cool. And then it should, so that's the cool thing. So of course it's fine if you ask questions in the chat, but if you ask them via that thing, the special feature, like if you press on it, you can put like question something, then I can select it, and that's the cool thing about it. And also like in replays, it will like show up as like selected and stuff like that. So yeah. Is my actually is my wait, oh whoops. is my voice... So when I speak, right, you can see my mouth moving. Is it like in sync with the audio of the microphone? Because I'm not sure about that. Because I can make it... I can make it like a delay, you know? I don't know. That might need some fiddling. Let's see. Alright, I'm at my jobs for today, so I'll catch you later. Okay, no problem, Nathan. Have a good day at your job, and we'll see you next time. It looks like the joint member replaced the question. Oh, really? Did it? Okay. And that's interesting. Wait, maybe if I... Because I've answered this question, I can, like, close it. And then it should repin the... Come on. Yeah. Did it repin the thing, or... Yes, it's synced. Okay, it's... Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. At least I think the sound quality is much better. Much better than before. Because I added the effects. Actually, this is funny. Wait, let's do this. So, if we do this, I'll go to this, and I go to monitor. There we go. So I can, this is weird. I'm hearing myself speak. But what we can do is we go to here, and then we can make my voice really like high. Okay, this doesn't sound good. And this can be more. They should update live on the stream, and like I can take the lows out or boost the lows. That's like really low. Low. And then we can change this and change this. Oh, this is weird. Okay. I thought I had a pretty nice balance like this. This sounds alright though. Repin the question comment. Okay. Cool. So the question thing is... Wait, let me turn this off. There we go. It's so weird listening to yourself speak, like, because I would speak something and then like a second later I would hear it. That's so weird. But so it doesn't have the comment of the member thing, right? Maybe I'll... put it in the chat just now and then. There we go. Right, caught up on the chat at least. We did that. We got another hour left. So what are we going to do? Any ideas? Do I have like a... Maybe let's do a quiz. Or if you guys got questions, of course. Questions are always good. Fish quiz? No, we need tropical fish quiz. How long after the betters laid eggs did you remove the parents? Well, so the problem is they laid the eggs and then the same day they disappeared. So, yeah. Trying to find like a little quiz. This one? I guess this is interesting. Shall we do this? Okay, this can be interesting. Okay, let's do this. How do I close this? Can't. Okay. Let's see. Adjust this to this. I'm just getting things ready and then we'll do a little quiz. How about that? That's never a bad idea, is it? We always love quizzes. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here we go. This is just a random quiz I found on the thingy field on the internet. Is Jack gonna use a Grinch filter? You mean you're still talking about my voice when I changed it? The Grinch filter. But I just got this random quiz here. It says, can you identify these 20 fish? But then it's like different questions and stuff. Yeah, let's do this. It is always good fun, right? Let's see. So, which fish is known as a living fossil? The blue whale, coelacanth, moonfish, or Greenland shark? He's gonna start eating his glass of water because he's bored, lol. I need to refill. It's nearly empty. You can't read the... Oh, is it too small? Wait, let me make this bigger. Let me make this bigger for you. The problem... It's like... Wait, even bigger? But then you can't see the question, so it needs to be somewhat like... Okay, maybe this. Can you, now you should be able to read it, so you've got the picture there. Can you guys... Yeah, I think that's more readable, right? Should be more readable. Greenland shark? Don't know. I don't have a clue. Is that more readable? Should be better. Get some Coca-Cola. I don't like Coca-Cola. That's the thing. That's good, thank you. Okay, cool. It's pronounced Silacaran. Okay. By the way, no, not that much an hour mobile, so that's yeah, okay, yeah. I get it. But it should be better now, so. And if you hold it sideways, it should be even better. But then you can't chat, okay. I think you can zoom in on YouTube now. Like, you can zoom in. For that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Because we're going to do some kind of collective... So, let's see. Gord said Greenland shark. And then we got Zen saying... Silacan? I don't know. Something like that. Is that the final answer? I don't know. What do you guys want? I'm just gonna go with that. We'll see at the end if we got it right, I think. Okay, goldfish are most... Oh, wait. If you guys want to see it. Goldfish are most often the fish that novice fish keepers start with, but this little fish has more to it than is given credit for. Goldfish are fairly intelligent and can recognize the human that regularly feeds them. Happy goldfish are active little fish that gives hours of entertainment. Okay. There we go. Give up on autocorrect today. You'll just have to the fun of figuring out what I mean. Usually I'm pretty good with figuring that kind of stuff out. But here's a nice picture of a goldfish, I guess. Goldfish belong to which family? Carp, tilapias, cichlids, or catfish? What is the answer? Jackson knew David Attenborough. Lol. Have I got the voice? Oh no, let me, I can do a really good impression. And here we have some beautiful, and here we have some beautiful, no, he doesn't say beautiful, he says, the earth is going to, wait, how about, if we keep on going the way... No, I can't do it. Okay. Carp? Ads? Ads is not an option, but I get what you mean. Ads, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. YouTube. Blame YouTube. Hashtag blame YouTube. That's because... Goldfish are darling. Okay, carp. Right, we're going with carp. Right. Next question. Big fishies. Fishes vary in length from the smallest fish at under 1/3 of an inch to the largest, which can reach lengths of 41.5 feet. This largest fish is actually a filter feeder and eats very small organisms. What's the largest fish living today? Is it the sharp-tailed molar, sunfish, oceanic manta ray, or whale shark? What's the answer? While you guys go answer that question, I'm gonna refill my glass of water. I'll be right back. And I'm back already. Let's see, whale shark, sunfish. Whale shark, sharks aren't fish. Good point, good point. Don't believe any sunfish are filter feeders. The whale shark isn't actually a shark. I think this thing here is a whale shark, right? Right, I think. Looks pretty big. What do we think? So I think it's between these two. Right. What do you think? Sunfish, whale shark. Final vote? Anybody? I mean, I don't know. Here's a question I got teased about. Do fish have noses? I think they do. Well, they have... I know discus have 2 holes there, so... I don't know. Sharks are fish. Whales and dolphins are not, though. But some sharks are live bearers, right? They don't all lay eggs. Or am I wrong there? I don't know. Yes, that's a whale shark. Okay. So what are we going? Are we going with whale shark or sunfish? Still haven't got an answer. Let's go with... What did more people said? Whale shark. Let's go whale shark, okay? Next question. Expensive fish products. Beluga caviar is one of the most expensive fish products and a real gourmet dish. This is produced from the roe eggs of the female fish because this is a very high evaluated sought after. The fish are seriously overfished in the wild. Whale shark, no need to phone a friend. Okay. Right. Which fish produces beluga caviar? Is that the sturgeon, whitefish, trout, or angelfish? Salmon, you think? Salmon is not in the list. Beluga whale. Okay. Go on the next question. Sturgeon. Okay. Sturgeon. Okay. We'll see at the end how many you got right. So, you know, we'll see at the end. 50-50. We're going sturgeon, I think. Okay, yeah, mostly say sturgeon. Okay, how does a fish breathe? Fish cannot take oxygen out of the... Oh, wait, up a bit. Cannot take oxygen out of the... Wait, about there. So that you guys can see as well. But rather take dissolved oxygen from the water. Fish has a constant flow of water passing through its mouth and over the organ and extracts the organ. Right, this is an easy one, right? What organ does a fish use to get oxygen from the water? Fins, gills, lungs, swim bladder. Come on, guys, we can't get this one wrong. Oh, it's sturgeon, I think now. I should have waited for the answers. Yep. I like to see if I know the answer before the option. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yep, gills, for sure, gills. Right, fastest fish. Fish are fast swimmers, usually beating a human speed in the water of 5 to 6 miles per hour by far. Fast fish at 70 miles per hour even swim faster than a submarine that can only reach about 50 miles per hour. Which is the fastest swimming fish? Four-winged flying fish, tuna, great white shark, sailfish. It's funny because this quiz is also like a bit like marine stuff and like sea and stuff like that, so. But it's cool. We're all learning something, I think. That's a cool photo. What's the answer? Tuna, sailfish, sailfish, sailfish. I wonder if fish smell, they definitely know when food. Yeah, good point. I think we'd have to do some research. Maybe conduct our own research. Sailfish. Okay, we'll go sailfish then. Marine tanks. To keep fish is a very rewarding and interesting hobby. That's correct. Saltwater tanks were always a bit of a mystery, with only the select few that managed it. But not anymore. With all the new equipment available nowadays, it's easy to keep these very beautiful and interesting fish. Which popular saltwater tank fish is shown in the photo? Firefish, yellowtail, damselfish, green green chromis or coral beauty. So you have to see the picture there. What fish is that, basically? Now, I've got no clue because I don't do salt water, but some of you guys might do salt water. I always like doing these quizzes. It's just funny. It's cool. Green chromis, okay. It's definitely green, so here are the answers again, by the way. Definitely green, so I can agree with that. Okay, let's go with that. Green, yeah. Sport fishing. Recreational fishing is a rich tradition in the USA, with super fishing spots available all around the country. Take for instance the Florida Keys and the Outer Banks in North Carolina. There is also a variety of fish to catch, with some giving the sportsman a real run for his money. There you go. What is the most sought after saltwater game fish? Is it the blue marlin, roosterfish, tuna, or catfish? You don't have salty tanks, so I'm going from very limited knowledge. Same here. Marlin, okay, the blue marlin, okay. Now I wouldn't know this because I don't live in the USA. Blue marlin, okay, 2 people saying blue marlin, so we'll go with that. Manta rays. How many questions? There's still quite a few. Manta rays are biologically close to sharks, but are not true sharks. They are also very intelligent and have a large brain to size ratio of any cold-blooded fish. They are able to recognize themselves in a mirror, which only dolphins, elephants, and primates can do. That's pretty cool. What do manta rays eat? Small fish like sardines, all type of marine creatures. They are filter feeders, or their favorite food is dolphins. Yeah, right. Dolphins. What do we guys think? What do they eat? Small fish like sardines, all types of marine creatures. They are filter feeders, or their favorite food is dolphins. Small fish. All types of small fish. I don't think it's dolphins, that's for sure. I was thinking filter feeders actually, because they're like kind of on the bottom, you know? Sifting through the... I can't remember. All type. I think all types is a good one, right? Let's go with that. Okay, predatory fish. Here we go. Have we got Laurie here? Or June? Predatory fish are carnivorous fish that actively prey on fish and other marine creatures. Examples of these are shark, billfish, and barracuda. Most of these predators hunt alone, but some hunt in schools. They can be truly terrifying when working together like this. That's some teeth. Which South American predatory fish feed as a group on a victim? Piranha, cod, arapaima, red-tailed catfish. Right, I know the answer to this question. You might need the picture. Yep. Piranhas it is. Okay, fish breeding. I think we're about halfway now. Fish breeding. Fish can... There we go. Fish can breed in different ways. The most common is for the female to drop the eggs in the water, but is fertilized by the male. The eggs can also be fertilized inside the female's body before she drops them in the water, or she can retain the eggs in her body with the young being born alive. Okay. So here we go. The males of which fish carry the eggs until they hatch? Are they cichlids, seahorses, red ear sunfish, or brook trout? It's a seahorse, my fave. We need Jeff for this question. Seahorse. Yep, it's definitely seahorse. I can get why people say cichlids too, because they might think that cichlids, they also keep their young in the mouth, but I think it's primarily females that do it. But it's definitely seahorse. It's a pretty cool quiz, isn't it? You're learning some stuff, I think. Poisonous fish are poisonous to eat, like the puffish that will give you serious food poisoning if eaten. Other fish are venomous and use their poison to actively kill their prey or defend themselves. They will deliberately deliver the poison by means of a bite, sting, or stab. Which is the most venomous fish? Pufferfish, tigerfish, electric eel, or stonefish? You're getting seahorses. That's cool. That's cool. Rockfish, stonefish. Okay. Okay. Stonefish. The local fish still doesn't. I can get that. Okay, stonefish. Let's go for stonefish. How far are we? I just wanna. Couple of questions left. Okay. Right. Fish in cold water. Fish living in Antarctica have antifreeze glycoproteins that help them survive the freezing water. This, together with the ability to transport oxygen through the body without the need for hemoglobin. How do you say it in English? I know how you say it in Dutch, but hemoglobin cause these fish to thrive at these extreme temperatures. How many species of fish live around Antarctica in freezing or near freezing water? Approximately 200, 175, 272, or 300. Now this is pretty. I'm learning something from this quiz already, I've got to say. But what do you guys think? How many? Phone a friend. Should I just do a guess? Yeah, just because it's words 272. Good point. Okay, overfishing. When fish are removed from the sea at a rate faster than the fish can reproduce and therefore replenish the population, it is called overfishing. Makes sense. This can lead to serious imbalances and even the eradication of sensitive species like sea turtles and coral. Okay. Which sea or ocean is the most overfished? Is it the Adriatic Sea, Gulf of Mexico, Mediterranean Sea, or Indian Ocean? Right, this is interesting. Interesting stuff, this. Because I don't know. Maybe that's too little. But where would it be? Anybody? gonna say Gulf of Mexico. No idea, lol. Mediterranean Sea. Okay. I don't know. What are we gonna go with? Mediterranean Sea or Gulf of Mexico? Also, look at this picture. Looks pretty Mediterranean, doesn't it? Let's go with that. Okay, famous fish. Fish have starred prominently in quite a few very enjoyable movies. Take for instance a fish called Wanda and the ever popular Finding Nemo, where an overprotective father is looking for his son with the help of a few friends. What species of fish was Nemo in the 2003 animation Finding Nemo? Yellow tang, clownfish, angelfish, or molly? Alright, this is an easy one. Come on, guys. This is an easy one. He seems more sure. Clownfish, yep. Alright, beautiful fish. You get some of the most colourful animals living in the sea. These colourful fish are mostly found in tropical waters. They do not all occur in the sea. However, some of the freshwater cichlid species are also very colourful. What is not a reason that fish have colourful patterns on their bodies? To serve as camouflage, to attract mates, to mimic another fish, to make them easier to catch. He was definitely a motley, lol. Yep, it is a Mandarin Goby, but that's not the question. What is not a reason that fish have colourful patterns on their bodies? Camouflage, you think? That's not a reason? I think it is a reason. Look at the answers again. To serve as camouflage, to mimic other fish, to attract mates, or to make them easier to catch? To make them easier to catch. Yep, exactly. Like, they wouldn't do it for that reason, would they? Okay, we're nearly there. Fish that can fly. Flying fish should actually be called gliding fish, as these fish cannot really fly. They propel themselves out of the water at great speeds and then glide through the air. They can glide for amazing distances. Why do flying fish jump out of the water? To breathe air? They love to fly, to catch insects, or to escape predators? Exactly, Zen. Yeah, exactly. Had one before and it said in my marine book. Okay. To escape predators. Okay. Go for that. Fish in symbiotic relationships. In the ocean, there are quite a few relationships between different animals that can be mutually adventurous. One of these is the relationship between cleaner fish and bigger fish. What does a cleaner fish do? Eat leftovers, protection from the bigger fish, remove dead skin and parasites from other fish. They like the company. Take a little look at that picture. I have a lag of Roderick eating away at your Wi-Fi cable. No, more like your fish eating away at your Wi-Fi cable. Because mine's alright, I think. Or is it a lag on everybody's end? What do you think are the answers? Remove things. Oh, you mean remove dead skin. Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, you don't have to type it all out. Yeah, I think it's the same. Like the company, how sad is that? Oh no. Yeah, I think it's remove dead skin and parasites. Okay, we're nearly there. 1, 2, oh, 2 more questions. And then we'll get our answers. Yay. You ready? You ready? Or are you not ready? Okay. Here we go. Fish scales. A fish scale is a small, rigid plate that actually grows out of the skin of the fish. Scales can vary greatly in size, from rigid plates in the fish like boxfish to being almost absent in eels and anglerfish. Why do fish have scales? Is it to protect the fish's skin from predators, protect the inner organs of the fish, reduce water resistance, or all of the above? I want them to, but even with tank raids, you can only really keep one or one pair in a tank, or they will fight to death basically, and they pretty much eat solely copepods. All of the above? Yeah, I think so. Okay, last question. Schooling. A school of fish is a group of the same fish species swimming and turning together. Fish sometimes do this at certain times of the year or under certain conditions, like the yearly sardine run along the east coast of Africa. Okay. Why do fish swim in schools? Defense against predators, to save energy, to find food easier, or all of the above? It's a good question. What do we think? Safety in numbers. I think it's all of the above too. Because I think somehow they do save energy, right? Because they like swimming in the same stream, so they save energy. So I think all of the above, right? Are we ready for the results then? See your results. I hate my phone. Here we go. Wow! We got 18 out of the 20 questions correct. That's pretty good, right? Okay, that's pretty good, I've got to say. Alright, let's see what we had right and what we had wrong. Okay. So this question we had right. Correct. Also this one, correct. Whale shark it was, that's correct. Sturgeon, correct. Gills, of course. Sailfish? Was it tuna and Gulf of Mexico? Well, whatever, look. Green corners. But I think we did pretty good. 18 out of 20 is pretty good. Sportsfish. Blue marlin. Okay. Click to... They are filter feeders. See, we thought that, right? That manta rays, we thought they were filter feeders, right? And they are indeed. That was my instinct, I've got to say. So filter feeders they are. Okay. Yep, piranha, seahorse, stonefish. Of course we had this one wrong. Approximately 200, but how do you know this, you know? Of the temperature, like how many fish. So that means we got this right, the Mediterranean Sea. Clownfish. To make them easier to catch, got that. Yep, got that. Remove dead skin. All of the above, and all of the above. Okay. Cool. That's pretty good. I like that. There we go. What do we think of that quiz? I thought it was pretty cool. Just a little quiz, you know? Nothing too difficult. But it was cool. Right, live chat. There we go. Stupid, I want to recount. Yeah, of the amount of, I know. Because what's approximately 200? They don't know for sure. That's the thing. They don't know for sure, so that's why they say approximately 200. That was pretty cool. We did pretty well there, I think. 18 out of the 20 that's a decent score. How much percent is that? 18 out of 20, so 18 divided by 20. That's 90%. 90%. No, not bad. I have a new project in mind for my 400-litre tank. Cool. I didn't know you had a 400-litre tank. Is that the biggest tank you got? And what's the new project you have in mind? We're curious now. TD. I would argue that 272 is approximately 200 in comparison to all the fish in the world. Good point. Good point. But the thing is, 272 is closer to 300 than to 200, so... You know, you could argue that too. But still, you know, 2 wrong was not bad. Not bad at all. You should write a letter. But to who? To who would you write a letter? to the website, the quiz web. So that's if you want, A to Z or A to Z animals.com. Funny. Yeah, I'll copy the link. I'll put the link in the chat. Here's the links to the quiz. So if you want to go write a complaint, go ahead. I think you can. Here, written by Retta Lombard. So go write to her and then yeah, there you go. Right? I think, yeah. Just go and do that. Gotta be right back. The perfect plan. Yeah, it used to be my marine tank. It has a 50-litre sump and divide it and have 2 separate 100-litre tanks. Okay, cool. What's the reason why you don't want to keep it a 400-litre tank? Because with the 400-litre tank, you could have some nice discus in there. Just saying. No, you don't round up in science. I'll refuse to admit failure. I guess. Well, she sounds hideous. All right. Let's see here. So we have about 15 minutes left. I think, yeah. Cool. We haven't done a shrimp update in a long time, so I've got my shrimp here. And they're doing alright. Not the best. I think we just need to rescape this tank. How about that? Should we do that? Should we do that like soon? Like just rescape this tank? It's my little desk tank, by the way, for those who don't know. Should we rescape it? I think it's due a rescape, and we could do it live on the stream again, for example. Like we did last time. It was good fun. I'm gonna put 2 mail beds in as I'm gonna start reading them full time. Okay, okay. They don't need that big of a tank, do they? That's huge. Got pulled away. What was I right about? What was it? It was a question. What question was it? Was it the tuna or was it the... Was it the tuna question? Or was it the manta ray question? Was it that? Psst. By the way, did we all make sure to hit the like button? If not, you had one job. Do it! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you haven't hit the like button. That's the funny thing now, I can get real close here and whisper, and it sounds pretty cool. What does that sound like? Wait, let me listen. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, filter feeding rays. That was the one I thought it was. The manta ray, and that's what I thought originally as well. They filter feed it, so yeah. Gonna have some other fish with them. It's gonna be heavily planted and full of bogwood and large. Well, that'll be cool. Yeah, that'll be cool. JT is yeah. Do you want some JT ASMR? But the new mic is pretty good. I like it. The thing is, if I go shouting like that close, then it will... I need... You know what I actually need? Here's the next thing we're going to buy. Next thing we're going to buy, and that's from the stuff you guys donate and stuff like that. Like the super chats and stuff. That's what bought the... Well, you know, that's all money that goes to equipment and stuff like that. I'm going to buy one of these, like, boom arms you can connect to your desk, and then I can have this mic, like, next to my mouth, and it will sound even better. So yeah, that's the next thing. Really get into my better fish, and with all the better fry I have, look. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, better rack. That'd be cool. Or build one yourself. That'd be also cool. You build one yourself. But the thing is, in the end, once those better fry up, once those better fry grow up, you have to what's it called? I'm losing the word. Oh yeah, you have to like split the males and stuff like that, you know, do all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Honestly, here's my kind of creeps me out, but hey, each to their own. What is ASMR? Am I too young to know? It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's just like, it's like sounds, like, you know, you see a lot that say in ASMR, it's like sounds that are like unedited, but it's like raw, but then it's like somebody opening a box, right? Like with a thing, it's like, and then just that sound. Or like, you know, the plastic you like get off a sheet of glass or something, you know, like, and then they would unwrap it. That's like just hearing that sound. That's kind of what it is. Yeah. And then you can like, if you, I don't know, a trend of people talking quietly and making soft sound effects. Yeah, for people with a brain response to it, but I'm not good at mouth sounds. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's also like, what, sickness? Do you call it a sickness? But it's like, it stands for autonomous sensory meridian response. Yeah, exactly. When Rico chews into the mic. Yeah, exactly. That you could class that. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. Did we get any more questions? We did not. Let's close that then. And then it should show the link for the become a member thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. And by the way, Gordon or Red Laser became a member today. So applause. Congratulations on joining the J team. That's what we've called it now, the J team. It's kind of fun. It's like it's, you know, JT, but then it's like J team, JT, the J team. If you remember, you're in JT's J team. You're the J team. Monday was funny when that one person was 20 minutes behind on the stream, just randomly was like, please stop chewing in the mic, Rico. Really? I must have missed that. On Monday? Was I watching? I don't know. I might have missed that. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, do you guys want to see Coco? Come here, Cokes. People want to see you on the stream. Here's your Coco time, the three-legged dog. Say hello. There's the camera, buddy. Hello. Look, she's got a little name tag here that says Coco on it. Can you guys see? There. There's a little Swarovski name tag for her. And she's got 3 legs. She's missing that front leg there. See? 3 legs. But she wants to go back on the floor. That's your little Coco time. That was more. It's the show is right that made it really. That's funny. Yeah, she is cute. Little cutie. She got hit by a car like nearly 2 years. I think 2 years. Yeah, 2 years ago she got hit by a car at the front with us because we live at a relatively busy road. She got hit by a car, and then like for a year and a half she's been walking with like 3 legs, but then with the one just hanging, doing nothing. We've done all kinds of treatments, laser treatment and everything. All didn't help. So now like half a year, a bit longer than half a year ago, we decided to just take it off, and she's done much better. So yeah, she's doing all right with 3 legs. Because then before we'd have the one leg dragging and then it'd start bleeding every time we take her for a walk, and yeah, it's just problems and issues. Well, she always loves sitting with me just under my desk. Like literally she'll every afternoon I come home. She straight away wants to come up here, just sit under the desk with me while I do some, work or editing or whatever, or streaming like this. And she'll just sit there. And she likes it because these lights, they're like little spotlights. She likes the shadows. She likes like shadows of things, And then it's like little shadows and she just likes watching them and just sitting there and doing nothing. And she'll be quiet for like a couple of hours. You won't hear her. So that's kind of funny. This is kind of funny. Wait, let me show you this. So this is in the YouTube analytics. You can see 8 p.m. 0 people. Then a bit like past 8, 22 people. Yeah. Okay. Then it goes down to 12. Then it shoots back up again to 17, 18. Stays for a little while. Shoots back down to about 12. Then about 10. And then all of a sudden it drops to 6. And then it goes up again to 9. And then it goes down. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? It goes up from all the way up. Like everybody comes in, says hi, leaves a like, blah, blah, blah. And the people that need to go. Then you got the real people who really watch. They stay. Then some people who came here pop back in to say hi. And then they go. And then you still got the real, how am I going to say this? The real ones who stay all the way. But look, this is crazy. You guys have an average watch time of 30 minutes and 46 seconds. Or 54 seconds. That's a lot. So when somebody clicks on the stream, on average they watch half an hour. That's pretty good. I like that. That's just some analytics for you. Oh, poor baby. She's so glad she's doing better. Yeah, much better. I mean, of course she would have done better with 4, or I don't know. She would have been alright with 4 legs, but 3 legs, she can do everything. She can catch balls, she can run, she can... Literally, she runs faster than she had when she had 4 legs, I think. It's like crazy how much a dog can do with 3 legs. And it does help that the fact that she's like a small dog. If you'd have a big dog with 3 legs, that's more difficult, of course. It's nearly time, isn't it? Got like a couple of minutes left. So we'll start rounding off, I think. Or rounding up or rounding off? Rounding up. Let's check this. Oh, I didn't. Let's see. I didn't announce on Instagram that we were going live, but whatever. I don't know how many people from there actually join. Probably 0. Let's see. Okay. It's looking good. Looking good. She also looks like part Jack Russell, and they have very strong... Well, so she is a Jack Russell. She's a pure Jack Russell. Yeah. And they have very strong back legs and very good jumpers, so that's good. Yeah, exactly. She's the back legs are most. We also asked, because we wanted to breed her, really, have puppies and stuff. That was the original plan. I don't know if we're gonna do it though. But we asked, theoretically, to the vet, would it still be possible? And they said, yeah, because the weight would be on the back legs and not on the front legs. So, yeah, in theory, they'd be just fine. It makes me think of Wishbone. Don't know who Wishbone is. Does anyone remember Wishbone? Not me. Probably before my time. Thank you again for a very enjoyable stream. No problem, Arnold. That's what we try to achieve each week, don't we? and it wouldn't be enjoyable without you guys, you know? If it was just me talking, I don't know how like, entertaining that would be. A stream makes the... no, what makes a good stream is the people who are in it, or who are involved, or like, who interact with it. A stream is a good stream when people interact with it. At least, yeah, that makes sense, right? Used to watch Wishbone every day after school. Okay. Oh, yeah. Little Dougie. TV series. 1995 to 1998. Okay, that's before my time. I get what you mean. Look. Yeah. I get what you mean. It says here 1995 to 1998. Oh yeah, cool. Late 30s lol. Anyway, we've gone well over our time, haven't we? The next person's probably stream. I don't know who's streaming next. Maybe here, Fish from Link. FFL, who's next? Let's see if it works. Gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, I'm gonna round off, I think. So thank you guys all for watching, as always. It's been great again. Close enough, my son is 27, he barely remembers that, so I figure, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching and being here, of course. No problem, I have an amazing... Yeah, you guys have a amazing rest of your day. At least most of you guys still have a rest of your day. Or evening. Oh, it does... How does it work for you and not for me? George in 1 hour... Okay, yeah, alright, cool. Cool. Alright, no problem, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the video on Saturday, which will be out early for members. So, yeah, if you're a member, you can go do that. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. And, no apostrophe. Okay, that makes sense. Let me get this outro screen here. Where is it? Here. There we go. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.